Who will be the worst team in all of football for
Ooh,
the upcoming NFL season?
I got it between. Give me the Give me the Bronchies on this.
The
I'm
Broncos.
taking the Broncos to finish worst in football. I think they draft a QB next year. I think they take Sanders probably is who they're going to probably go after. But I think they
Mm,
I don't. Well, Deshaun Payton wants to deal with him too. I don't know how that's going to work. But
Shedder.
yeah, I think he's. I think that's what they're going to do. They're either going to do that or they're going to get some weapons for Bo Nix. I don't know. It's not really his fault. I'm not going to blame Bo Nix. I mean, the season hasn't even started yet. But I would say that I do think Bo Nix is. He's got Cortland Sutton and who else?
Tim Patrick finally coming back, but that's about it. I mean, he's been hurt so much.
You
There's
mean to
no
get
telling what
hurt
he'll
in
be
week
able to
three?
do. Yeah, he probably
Uh,
will.
I'm just saying, like he has no weapons really. Cortland Sutton, I think, is an underrated wide
Oh,
receiver. Personally,
yeah, it's solid. Very solid.
I don't ever hear anybody talk about him. So that's why I was just like, man. Yeah, but yeah, give me the Broncos. I think they're gonna get some weapons. I think Bo Nix needs another year, even though I do think he is one of the close. I think he's pretty close to being pro ready, but I don't think I think he's gonna be in a very similar situation as Bryce Young was last year, if that makes sense.
Hmm, I could see that. That's a good standpoint there. Um, I could see it, but then I can at the same time. I don't know. I feel like if you're drafting a quarterback 12th overall, I don't think you move on from him that quick by drafting Shador Sanders next year. But I get what you're saying, but there's not a whole lot of weapons around him this year. They drafted the Oregon receiver, his buddy, um, Troy Franklin. So we'll see what he can do. And with a new face in the wide receiver room, but you're forgetting someone they have that was my sleeper tight end to break out last year, and he got hurt for Denver.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Yeah, Greg Dulcich.
We'll
Yep.
see. We'll see how healthy he stays this year. I gotta have a good year out of him. I gotta see how well he does. You
Yeah,
also, hey, you also said a sleeper last year with Sky Moore, and we saw how that turned out.
yeah, I was 0 for 2 on that one, but honestly, I think I'm just 1 for 2. I think if Dulcich would have stayed more healthy, I think he would have had a great year.
I feel like Russ probably wouldn't have got traded.
Yeah, that's true.
Got an extra weapon. I mean, all he had was Sutton last year, and
True.
that
Yeah,
defense. Whew.
abysmal.
Patrick Surtain.
Getting
I'm not talking about you or Justin Simmons on this, by the way, guys. You two
Yeah,
were.
you're the select few that were actually recognizable in that Broncos defense, but for my pick, I'm going with the New England Patriots on this one. I don't think
Ooh.
Drake May has enough around him to really flourish. I mean, they got Ramondre Stevenson at the running back position, and they just released Juju Smith-Schuster. They have a couple of tight ends that could do some decent work for you, but overall, I don't see them putting up many points, and their defense will keep them in some games, but man, they just traded Matthew Judon to the Falcons too, so
Oh
it's not
yeah.
looking pretty.
Yeah, I'm for a third round pick too. So something I don't know, something's weird about that trade. I don't know. It looks like the Falcons are definitely going all in though.
They are. They're buying in after
Yeah.
getting Justin Simmons too. But Christian Gonzalez, rising star, if he can stay healthy
Hey,
coming out of Oregon, I think he is going to be a shutdown corner.
he's
I
gonna be a
mean, he really
stud.
will be. AJ Brown spoke highly of him in training camp, everybody. And we're going to see how legit he can be if he can hold up versus NFL talent in year
Yeah.
two. But what do you guys think? Who's the worst team for this upcoming season? Who do you think it'll be? Let us know down below. Will it be the Patriots? Will it be the
Hmm.
Broncos? Or will it be somebody else?